Have you heard about the new flex cards for seniors? Have you wondered if this is a legitimate offer or worried that this is a scam? If so, I've got answers. I'm Nicole from Low Income Relief, where we help millions of people save money and get free stuff. We've had countless people reach out to us about these senior flex cards. In this video, we're going to go over some important questions, including, is the flex card for seniors legit? Why are Medicare scams so common? How can you protect yourself from scammers and bad actors? And how can you get a real flex card? Before we get into the flex card specifically, you need to know that scammers love Medicare open enrollment season. Historically, the open enrollment period between October and December is prime time for scammers who want to prey on seniors. There are also many websites that have affiliate relationships with various Medicare Advantage providers, which means that they get a commission if they can lure you into a sale. And although they aren't technically scammers, some of these affiliates don't mind playing dirty and being deceptive in their advertising if it'll get you to sign up. Navigating health insurance is complicated enough without worrying about these bad actors, but it's unfortunately something we always have to be vigilant about. So let's talk about these flex cards. According to my research, there are some legitimate flex cards for seniors, but they are being deceptively advertised. I have only seen a few ads myself, but it looks like this is being marketed as free money that all seniors can get without any sacrifices or strings attached, and that is just not true. Flex cards are tied to health insurance, and these flex cards for seniors are actually specifically tied to certain Medicare Advantage plans. They're being used as a marketing tactic to lure seniors into switching their Medicare plans. Now, flex cards themselves just hold money that can be used like a debit card to pay for certain medical expenses, like doctor's visits, prescriptions, over-the-counter medications, and other out-of-pocket costs. In some cases, you can use your card to purchase healthy groceries at participating stores as well, and you can even add a flex card to your Amazon account for eligible purchases. However, you cannot just spend flex card money on anything you want. The reason seniors are specifically being targeted by these flex card offers is because they're tied to Medicare Advantage plans and it's open enrollment season. As you may know from our previous video on Medicare benefits, Medicare has many parts and it's very complicated. Medicare Advantage insurers make it a little easier by bundling all the benefits together and often packaging additional benefits into their plans. However, the cost for these plans vary and not all seniors are eligible for them. I was able to identify many flex cards from legitimate insurers like Humana and Amerigroup, but I couldn't find any that were as large as some of the ads I'd seen. I think the largest legitimate flex plan I found included a $1,000 flex card and a $50 monthly debit card for other out-of-pocket costs like groceries. That's a total of $1,600 a year, which is helpful, but it's far less than the $2,880 plans I saw advertised. Ultimately, the amount of money that you may be able to receive on a flex card varies depending on what plan you choose, where you live, and other variables. Many of the flex card offers I found were only available for enrollees in specific states. And even if you are eligible, it's important to evaluate any Medicare Advantage plan very carefully. Although the flex card is an enticing offer, you need to make sure that you aren't sacrificing other precious healthcare benefits to get it. If you don't read the fine print carefully, you may end up paying the price in other ways. Healthcare is confusing, and it's too important to make mistakes on. When people advertise things like these flex offers, it's usually because they have a financial interest in getting you to sign up. It can be almost impossible to sort out the paid agents and the legitimate, unbiased experts that can help you make these decisions. As a general rule, you should never provide your sensitive personal information online to unknown organizations. Never give out your name, address, Medicare number, social security number, or bank information or other identifying details to someone who claims to be a Medicare sales representative online. If they approach you or contact you first, do not engage. Most legitimate organizations will require you to reach out first. They won't just contact you unsolicited. So if someone reaches out to you and then asks for your personal information, that is a huge red flag. There are also many legitimate-looking websites that are just trying to fish your information. Be careful what you click on and always read the fine print. For example, remember when we showed you that ad at the beginning of this video? If you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you'll see this. Please be aware that this is an advertisement and not an actual news article, blog, or consumer protection update. This website may receive paid compensation for clicks or sales produced from the content found on this webpage. Basically, if you give this site your personal information, they are likely going to sell it for a profit. They don't sell the plans themselves. They're not affiliated with Medicare. They're at least going to have to pass that on to an insurance company. And at that point, you're just giving your information to multiple organizations. It's not great. At best, you're probably going to get a lot of annoying calls. At worst, it could result in you being scammed. It's very important to be careful with where you put your information online, and I cannot stress that enough. But it's not just online that you have to be careful either. You also have to be wary of in-person advisors with an agenda. Be especially careful about people who approach you without you asking, or who push particular plans, or who set up booths in grocery stores. I seem to be seeing that a lot lately. These so-called advisors can have a conflict of interest. We've got one who lurks around our local food bank. He's what's known as a captive agent because he only works with one insurer. In this case, it's United Healthcare. He does not make a commission on any other plans, so he steers everyone toward the United Healthcare plan, even if it's not in their best interests. So you want to make sure that you understand if you're working with someone who has a financial interest in getting you signed up, because they have a conflict of interest. And you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you are working with someone who can offer you a wide array of plans and not just steer you to the one that's going to result in a profit for them. In my experience, the best way to find a trustworthy Medicare counselor is to reach out to your local area agency on aging. You guys know I love these because we've done tons of videos about these agencies. Most states have a health insurance counseling and advocacy program that can assist you in navigating these complex benefits. You can also contact Medicare directly via 1-800-MEDICARE or by online chat at medicare.gov. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more ways to save money and get free stuff.